When we talk about women in rock genre, our minds immediately picture Pat Benatar, Dolores O'Riordan, Joan Jett, and other legendary female artists. Among these talented ladies, some have sadly passed away, but we can add another name to the list, Nita Strauss. Nita worked in the industry for a long time, playing with many bands. In fact, she has been a part of the music industry for over 2 decades. Strauss became a sensation as a female guitarist. Also, fans have asked about her private life and career as a musician. So here's what we know about Nita and her story. Stick with us and find out about Strauss in this video. Let's begin with her early life. Did you know that Nita isn't her real name? Her parents named the talented guitarist as Nita Sandia Strauss. But these days, she took on her husband's last name. Yes, Nita is a married woman now. She tied the knot with Josh Villalta in 2024. And we'll talk more about her marriage later. Nita Strauss was born to her parents in Los Angeles, California, back in the mid-1980s. To be specific, Strauss was born on December 7th, 1986. This brings us to the big question. How old is Nita as of 2024? The talented American guitarist will turn 38 in 2024. However, Nita still looks very young as for her age. Strauss can pass for being in her late 20s to early 30s. Strauss found massive success as a musician, but what caused her to begin a journey as a musician? Let's try to decode Nita's source for her passion. Strauss left high school not even reaching her senior year to follow her passion for music. And later at age 17, Nita officially began her journey as a guitarist. And surprisingly, she has never played an acoustic guitar. Her first step towards her career with Lia-Fail was in the early 2000s. When she found a way to pursue her dreams, Strauss didn't even look back. Over the years, Nita Strauss was with many bands, and even went through a solo stint for some time. Lia-Fail was her first band, and Michaela Mayer, the American boxer, was also in the band. After spending time as a guitarist for a handful of bands, she earned the spot for being a guitarist on the long-running tribute band, the Iron Maidens, in 2011. But Nita only stayed with the band till 2015. Nita landed the opportunity to tour with the legendary band Alice Cooper in 2014, replacing Orianthi. Also, did you know that Strauss toured with the legendary band for over 8 years? Well, that's her first time with the band. Nita and Alice Cooper stopped their first stint in 2022. However, Strauss would rejoin the band in 2023. Also, she became the first female guitarist to have her model guitar, Ibanez Jiva 10. Aside from touring, did you know that Nita Strauss is also a teacher? Yes, she is also a teacher and a mentor for many. What's more, Nita goes on many tours offering master classes around the globe. This further adds to her wealth and fortune. So, how much is Strauss worth? The talented guitarist's estimated net worth is around $5 million. Nita makes her money from her salary from the Alice Cooper band. But she also brings in cash through merchandise sales from her online shop. Nita sells t-shirts for $25 and up, along with hoodies for $40. Strauss also sells vinyls and CDs from her store, ranging from $30 to $40. Aside from these sources, Nita also draws in money from her Patreon. What's more, she draws in $5 in the lowest tier and $100 at the highest. Not only these sources, but Strauss also bags money from online guitar classes for a little over $160. These conclude the means of her earnings. But how about her love life? How is it going? And is Nita Strauss still married as of now? Let's find out. As we mentioned before, the talented American guitarist, Nita Strauss, is a married woman. Nita tied the knot with her longtime boyfriend, Josh Villalta, recently. And by recently, we mean very recently, like a few months ago. Strauss and Villalta tied the knot on May 4th, 2024, in Los Angeles. What's more, Josh got down to his knees at a live event in July 2023. But does Nita Strauss have kids with her husband? Nope, the guitarist and her hubby have been busy with keeping their careers advancing. They could very well be planning on welcoming a child shortly. But for now, Strauss hasn't welcomed a kid. Undoubtedly, Nita Strauss leads an exciting life as a guitarist. Now, she enjoys the bliss of a wonderful marriage too. Nita lives with the fruits of her labor and a fulfilling life with her now husband, Josh. And you guys, her fans, have supported her since the day she began her journey. But do you think Nita Strauss deserves a spot in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame like Pat Benatar and Joan Jett? Let us know in the comments. And while you're at it, how about giving us a subscribe as well? And hit the bell icon to know every time we post new content on our channel.